Which investing platform should you use? Betterment or Robinhood? What is up everyone? I'm Rose and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to compare each investing app side by side, take you on a tour of my accounts, and finally provide you with some guidance on which app might be better for you. I started investing with Betterment about 2 years ago and I absolutely love it. Then when Robinhood came on the scene, I got really curious because they're offering free trading commissions for stocks and I'd never seen that before, so I wanted to try it out. While both apps are used for investing, I found that they actually serve two entirely different purposes. Betterment is a robo-advisor, whereas Robinhood is a trading platform. A robo-advisor is an automated investment manager that uses algorithms to manage your investments for you. Betterment, as a robo-advisor, they will pick and choose your investments. They'll ask you a couple questions in a beginner questionnaire. So when you open an account there, they ask you things like, what are you saving towards? What are your goals? When do you need this money by? And what's your target amount? And then based on your answers, they'll create a portfolio for you. So you can see on my Betterment account that under one of my goals, I have a goal to save an X amount of money in 5 years. And after punching all this in, they created a portfolio for me that you can see right here. All the ETFs within this portfolio, Betterment just went ahead and picked for me. They created a custom asset allocation based on my goals. So they have my money in stocks and bonds. With Robinhood is just a trading platform, which means that it's a place where you can go buy the stocks that you want to buy. But unlike Betterment, they're not going to make any investment decisions or recommendations for you. So it's a very bare bones platform where you have to go in, type in what you want to buy in the search bar, and they'll pull it up for you and you get to decide whether you want to buy or sell. So if you are planning to invest on Robinhood, you better know what you want to buy or sell. You also need to know how to evaluate investments and decide for yourself whether it's a good or bad one and if it fits your financial situation and your needs. So this is what you need to ask yourself. Do you want an investing app to make all the decisions for you and make your life really easy? Or do you enjoy the challenge of coming up with your own investments, looking for them, choosing them, and buying it yourself? In that case, Robinhood would be a better fit for you than Betterment. Also, there's nothing stopping you from having both accounts. That's what I have. I have an account at Betterment and that's where I do all my passive investing. I just have this robo-advisor doing my ETFs and index investing for me. And then I have an account at Robinhood where I can do more of the individual stock investing and take bets on companies and sectors and ETFs that I think will do really well. Now let's talk about account types offered. At Betterment, they offer a really wide range of account types that would suit pretty much any investor. They offer things like the Smart Saver account, which is a savings account that pays 2%, and you can link that to your other investment accounts so that you have all your money stuff in one place. They also have different types of IRAs. They have SEP IRAs, traditional IRAs, Roth IRAs. And since most of you guys are going to be starting with IRA accounts when it comes to what account you're investing in, Betterment offers all of that for you. Now, Robinhood, this is a really big downside. They actually don't offer retirement accounts. The only type of account you can open is a cash account, meaning that everything in it is totally taxable. So if you make money buying and selling, and if you are drawing dividend income from it, you're gonna have to pay full taxes on the gains and the income. So that really worries me when someone just says, oh, I'm doing Robinhood, and they don't have an IRA and they don't even know about these kinds of accounts that you should be investing within. The ideal setup would be, let's say you have a 401k at work, you're maxing out your employer contributions, then you could have an IRA at Betterment, and then on top of that, you could open an account at Robinhood to trade stocks. Okay, now let's talk about investments offered. At Betterment, they use a combination of a bunch of different ETFs that they've selected for their liquidity and asset allocation. Your real only option when it comes to picking investments at Betterment is just to pick between their portfolios. You can adjust the percentages of asset allocations between stocks and bonds, but you can't buy individual stocks at Betterment. Whereas at Robinhood, all you can do is buy individual stocks and ETFs. Robinhood also offers cryptocurrency, and most recently, they also added the option to trade options. So that's sort of the big difference. Betterment, they just offer investment portfolios that are ready-made for you, and then Robinhood offers a lot of things, including cryptocurrency, options, stocks and ETFs. So you can think about it this way. Betterment is better for long-term investors who just want to set it and forget it. And then Robinhood is more, the app just gives me more day trading vibes. I think it's geared more towards short-term investors who want to buy and sell stuff pretty often. The kind of investing that I talk about a lot on my channel and the thing that I think makes sense for most people is long-term investing, where you invest money regularly and you put it into the stock market, whether it's in individual stocks of companies that are going to do really well or in a diversified basket of funds. You just set it and forget it and you invest for the long term. With Robinhood, something you really need to keep in mind is that the reason they're able to offer free trading commissions is because they don't pay you interest on the cash you have sitting in their accounts. Now, with other brokerages, Betterment included, you'll always get interest on your cash because cash deserves interest. Another thing about Robinhood is that they don't do automatic dividend reinvesting. One of the best things about owning a stock is getting dividend payments. And then when you get a dividend payment, you can reinvest that to buy more of the stock. And then you get on that compound interest machine where your returns make money on your returns. With Robinhood, the problem with it is when you get a dividend payment on a stock that you bought on Robinhood, they'll deposit the dividend payment in your account, but nothing's going to happen to it unless you go in and trigger a stock purchase. With Betterment, you're always getting dividends on the ETFs they've picked out for you in their portfolio, and they'll automatically reinvest those dividends to buy fractional shares of more of those ETFs so that your money's continually working for you. It just never has a second where it's not working for you because you forgot to go in and reinvest your dividends. If you want to harness the power of compound interest, it's really important to consider whether the app will reinvest your dividends for you. And in this case, Robinhood does not do that and Betterment does do that. Oh, and another thing is, again, this is going back to the whole idea of Betterment being a much easier automatic platform to use. With Robinhood, you can't set up automatic recurring deposits where, say, you just set up a monthly transfer over from your checking account to your Robinhood account in order to automate your savings. So you can't do that at Robinhood. You'll just have to initiate bank transfers yourself. Whereas at Betterment, you can automate monthly deposits, weekly deposits, even bi-weekly deposits on whatever day of the week or month that you choose. So that's what I've done. I have, about $50, $20 just going here and there to my different goals within my Betterment account. And it just happens in the background of my life. I've literally just set it and forget it. And I'm already up to a good balance just from these automatic deposits. Robinhood and Betterment, they're just really, really different. They serve very different purposes. Robinhood, if you like to buy and sell stocks pretty frequently, then they have really good charting features. They have a lot of cool tools that kind of just help you figure out when's a good time to buy and sell. And it really is geared towards day traders. Now, I know this myself because that's what I used to do before I started making videos on YouTube. I was a day trader at HSBC and this was my desk setup. All I did was look at charts and I was in and out of my trades very quickly, usually less than a couple of hours. So I really do think that Robinhood looks very similar to the tools that I used to use. It's really meant for short-term trading, not long-term investing. And Betterment is a great app for people who are quote-unquote lazy investors. They just want to set it and forget it and have someone else make all the decisions for you. Now, if you'd like to learn more about individual stocks and what factors to consider when you're picking stocks to invest in, then check out my stock investing checklist. It's free and I'll link to it below in the description, but I walk you through step by step how to analyze a stock so that you know whether it's a good investment or not. That way, if you do decide to open an account at Robinhood and you need to pick a stock to buy, you have a little bit of guidance on what's a good investment and what's not. So grab it below. I've linked to it below in the comments. It's super, super helpful. To learn more about money and investing, check out these two videos right here. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because I post new videos like this every week. Always remember to go after your dreams unapologetically and to live life on your terms. Cheers.